For some reason, I thought like I should try and do the game theorist intro there. I don't know why.
誰もいないじゃない。でもゆうこちゃん、別に構わないのよ。彼氏の日、私なんてゆうこ。それじゃ本命の彼、私たちが揃って顔を見せたら。
So I'm gonna be honest. So my suspicion here, and I haven't gotten far enough to confirm this one way or another. My suspicion here is that this younger lady here in the black and white Yuko, I suspect that she's actually the sibling of Yugo, the guy that we met at the beginning that gave us our Digimon. That's I guess though, but I'm assuming he's the one that's been stuck in Eden for 8 years. Farm 1 training command complete. Okay, we need to hit the Digifarm up when we get the chance. I haven't really messed with the other Digifarm commands yet as far as making items and investigations and stuff, so I'm not really sure what the outcomes of those are for the most part. I'm pretty sure they gain, even if you don't have a command going, I'm pretty sure they do gain experience either way. I think I'm guessing when you have, from what I understand anyway, and this could be flawed, when you have them doing training, they gain more stat boosts and stuff. But like I said, that's going off of the little bit that I've seen, and I haven't done any real reading on this game because I was wanting to. I basically didn't want to because I wanted to actually be able to play it and enjoy it. So this is probably not going to be an optimized run by any means. You escaped that predicament all on your own. See, I knew you could do it. Now then, shall we head back? I can't imagine what the shock of seeing your own body from the outside is like. If we think of it as like an out-of-body experience, maybe we can find a solution. You're the first Eden syndrome patient to exhibit these particular symptoms, the first irregular amongst them. Simply knowing that is a major step in getting to the bottom of this. We can't rush the investigation, mustn't hurry things along. Stay cool, stay calm. Doggedly and with all your might, exhibit endurance like hard black iron. My father used to say that all the time. But back to the issue at hand. What are you planning to do next? Don't you want to return to your original body? Don't you want to know the truth of what happened? Then it's decided you should work here as my assistant. There will be many cases dealing with Eden and cybercrime. The more you work, the more clues we'll be able to find. Don't worry, I'm certain of your potential, and while you're at it, I'll cover your room and board. Besides, with your talents, who else is better suited for a cyber investigation? I'm expecting great things. Excellent, we have an agreement. From this point forward, you are my assistant cyber sleuth. Have a seat on the sofa and wait. I'll make coffee and we'll drink a toast to celebrate. Ruh-roh. Seaweed and red bean paste coffee, my specialty. Now I know it looks all fancy, but wait until you get a load of the flavor and aroma. Here's to you, Cyber Sleuth. We're going all in. I have no idea if that has any bearing on anything. I just, whatever. Save. Let's get down to it. I have something for you. Your first duty to kick off your new career as a cyber sleuth. If Nakano is gonna be your base of operations, you should make the rounds and introduce yourself at the various establishments here. You'll be depending on these places a lot, so it's important they know who you are. Oh yeah, let me explain about the whiteboard. Hanging on the wall to the right of my desk is a whiteboard. You see it? You can accept cases from there. Field practice is better than book learning. I'll put some simple cases up on the whiteboard. Check it out and start working some cases. So now we really start to get into the thick of the game. Chapter 2, Search for the Father, Yuko Yamashina. Tsunamon is max level. I'm still not used to everyone here. It'd be nice if we got along, though. You can't just wait for them. Try and talk to them. I'm sure you'll get along. Okay, and this just tells us the difficulties and all the importance and stuff. Alright, so we need top quality beans. Seems like you're able to accept the case. It's pretty straightforward. When you want to take a new case, get one from the whiteboard just like that. I'll add new cases every so often, so make sure you check it from time to time. Anyway, go on and start talking to people. I'm counting on you for my cases too. Good day, Cyber Sleuth. I thought it was about time you came by. Won't you come inside my little shop? There's something I have to do for you. We are bound by fate to do this. Hurry, please. Okay, then stick out your right hand. It'll be over soon. Hold still. Next is the other thing. Turn around. Don't move. Leave it all to me. All done. I installed a special program into your cyber form, adding some certain features. You can now scan physical things in your right glove and capture cyber data of the target. In other words, once things from the real world are in your hand, they can become cyber data and be brought into cyberspace with you. Acquired data will be kept in your storage. Such a convenient world we live in today, don't you think? Modern technology and whatnot. This isn't just any technology. You shouldn't be surprised by such things. Your body will continue to... Nah, it's better if you don't know what the future holds. All should be as fate directs. But if you lose your way, come and see me. I shall be happy to point you in the right direction to the best of my ability. Use a connection jump to come directly to the Digilab from wherever you might be. The border between this world and the digital one is growing thinner and thinner. The proof of that lies in the fact that I was able to meet you in the real world. But that might not be a good thing as far as the world is concerned. This is likely the harbinger of a far worse things to come. Meeting with you assures me of the light of hope that will shine for this world. I wonder if I will enjoy this new world. Until we meet again in the Digilab. Okay, so this is actually the lady that gives us the Digimon. So we got Black Agumon and Black Agumon. We can't get the rest of them. Basically, it's all of the extra costume Agumons and then some of this stuff, some items. Some very powerful items, in fact. Okay, so we have some extra Digimon now, if we take a look. We now have Black Agumon and Black Gabumon with us, so that's pretty cool. We're going to use these guys. These guys are going to be main people for us here, mainly because I know that down the line we can actually access Black Omnimon. So there's a good chance we'll use normal Agumon for a bit here because he's still my favorite, but we'll probably just use these two as our Agumon and Gabumon for this particular playthrough. And actually, since we don't have anything better, whoops. There we go. Organize. So everybody that's in your party gains experience. Oops, I need to do this too. So we can equip items on guys. As they digivolve, they have more slots. So this prevents confusion, which is awesome. We'll throw that on him, and we'll throw this. The researcher USB is pretty neat. It increases the scan data that we get. I think it's only when he's active in the party with the Digimon that's got it equipped. But so there we go. We'll pick up the other Digimon at some point. So we could talk to a bunch of people. We're actually just gonna kind of. Oh wait, no, there is somebody we want to talk to down there. I think it's on this floor. Yeah, there she is. So. It's Akino. Or Nokia. Akino was her cyber name. Oh, hey, you're safe. Well, I assumed so. After what happened in the digital world, you should be fine in the real one. But those little critters okay, I wonder. I don't know. No way, you don't remember, you insensitive clod? The Digimon that protected me. I'm a little worried. Had they not been around, it would have been... Well, I've got this problem. I've had it since I was a kid. When things get serious, I always get frightened. It's like my mind goes blank and I freeze up. That must have sucked for you. I'm really sorry. Well, do you want to go shopping now? Kinda busy. Wow, you're a cyber sleuth now. That's great. A cyber sleuth. Really, a cyber sleuth. What is that? Skin off my nose. I don't know if it's good or bad. I totally gave up on figuring it out. It's probably better than being a hacker. That said, I'm a hacker. Arata, he was a hacker. He helped me out and he was a total hacker. That's a little depressing knowing I was lied to this whole time. I haven't seen him since. This is the pits. Times like these I want to throw on the new Jimiken single. Get my freak on. I didn't know people still use that phrase. Feeling a little sluggish today. Are you okay? Better take a rest. We can't go back to the digital world until we finish this task. Let's see. This is the one area that we need to go to. Welcome. Welcome. Please come in. Take any open seat. You're Miss Kuremi's assistant. She hired an assistant? Wow, so you get to bask in her radiant beauty to your heart's content whenever you want, huh? I'm so jealous. It's outrageous. Truly outrageous. Boss? Yeah, what is it? You don't look at me like that, do you? What? Oh, you creep, you total perv. I quit right here and now. What? What? And I'm taking full payment for this month's salary. Plus, I'll be billing you for 20 months of leering. You're paying me psychological damages. Oh, our customer, you wanted some coffee beans, right? These are the coffee beans Miss Gyoko always buys. Here you go. Hang on. Quitting out of the blue like that kind of puts me in a bind. Does it now? Then shall we negotiate, boss? Negotiate for what? For what? Why, for my hourly rate, of course. If you're going to play stupid, I'll sue. We're talking a harassment lawsuit here. Yikes. They make quite a pair. Be that as it may, I've got the beans Kyoko asked for. Thank you very much. Come back anytime. That should be enough saying hi. Let's get back to the office. So there's plenty of interesting people hanging out around here. This is the metal man. Yes, we would like to we'd like to sell you the metals, metal man. And once you sell them to him, you can actually look at them then. So if we do show me your collection, we can actually we've only got one in this batch, it looks like. Yeah, Upamon. So then you can actually see what they the art for them, and a lot of them appears to be the official art in most cases. The official Digimon artwork. So we don't have anything particularly neat at the moment. Alright, and that's everything we need to check out for the moment here. There is a shop that is downstairs on the first floor, but it isn't open quite yet. Yeah, we still can't go to the Digilab even though we kind of need to. Oh yeah, we have to go here to turn it in. Done. CSP is Cyber Sleuth points. I'm assuming that's what it stands for, but you can level up your Sleuth skill. Or your rank or whatever. It seems you've made your rounds. There are quite a bunch of characters, but that's what it takes to live in Nakano. Next, I'm going to have you hit the streets. I want to see how well your digital self can blend in the real world. Final stage of your testing. Go around Shinjuku asking questions. You might find yourself on the topic of rumors. People saw you looking like that after all. While you're doing that, I'll clean up my affairs. I've got to make a report on the investigation to the Detective Matayoshi. Matayoshi. And I forgot one important thing. This is about your mother. It was a blessing in disguise that your parents were abroad for so long. They were going to come back when they heard you were sick, but I told them that you were released from the hospital at the last minute. You should contact them and reassure them you're okay. I called my mother. She's very busy with work. Now I'm worried about her. How are your parents doing? Seems like there are no problems. It's good that you put them at ease. They'll probably call again. I'll leave your parents to you. Handle them well. That's your duty as their child. Speaking of duties, it calls. Head to Shinjuku. Alright. Friends. Jimaken's new song brings me to tears. Give it a listen, you'll love it. If you recommend it that much, I'll give it a try. I know you plan to come over this weekend, but stay home and rest, okay? Got it, sorry for worrying you. I don't know if we can get into the Digilab yet. Yeah, okay. Alright, we had somebody that needed to be... Tsunamon needed to digivolve, I'm thinking. Yeah. Alright, so we have a black Gabumon already, so we're not going to digivolve him into that. We do need to probably try and get our hands on Impmon at some point, just because we have access to Beelzemon Blast Mode or Burst Mode. Actually, I kind of wonder what Punimon does, but why not? We'll just digivolve him into Gabumon. Togemon isn't quite there yet. Yeah, 13. Digifarm. So we could have them train some more. I'm kind of curious to try this one out. Pay development cost to create items. So it takes 2 hours. So we'll see what happens out of this. I'm just curious more than anything else, so why not find out? This will allow them... You notice that, I'm guessing this is correct, but they gain camaraderie every so many minutes. And you can see here it's 2 minutes and they'll gain a little bit more at the moment, so... Although, as you could see, training obviously seems to, depending on what training course you pick, can lower that. Lower their camaraderie. This is where the shop is at. They aren't open yet. It's just an basic item shop. We will have to stop and buy some stuff there just so that we're prepared when we move forward. There's a Rada. Mazrith, you're alright. What, me? I'm fine as well, as you can see. If anyone is going to be looking for trouble, I'm guessing it would be Nokia. You can either peg her for a chicken or a toughie, but she gets what's coming to her. But still, that monster. That's the first time I've seen it. I've heard rumors of some nasty program preying on data. Then I asked the admins about it, but they insisted they knew nothing. Don't you think it's a little strange? The admins should have noticed something like that. Something bothers me about all this. I have half a mind to look into things properly. At the very least, it doesn't seem to be an official event or some prank by some third-rate hacker either. Huh, you say I'm a hacker too? Well, what can I say about that? It is what it is. Oh, I've got an appointment to keep. I've got to be off. I'll see you later. Okay, and then we need to go. There's a thing over here. Huh? What are you doing around here? I thought you went to your mom's place. It was overseas. God, what country was it? Hey, Sakura, what was it again? Gunma? That's totes wrong. That's not a foreign country, it's part of Japan. Yeah, right. Dang, she's been like this a lot lately. She's all into Jimikin, it seems. First it's all Jimikin this and Jimikin that. 24/7 now, it's this. She stays at home watching his videos all day long. I'm getting kind of worried, you know. But anyhow, you, what are you doing here instead of being overseas? A cyber sleuth? What the hell is that? That sounds mad sick, cyber sleuth. Did you hear that, Sakura? Mazrith's a cyber sleuth. Hey, I'm talking to you. I thought I could get through to her, but have you heard of Jimikin? It's a band, a rock group. Jimmy's all super duper hot right now, but I legit don't get why. Well, the songs aren't half bad sometimes. So you're a cyber sleuth and can skip school whenever you want now. We had a farewell party. I cried for you, for reals. But I guess we still get to see each other after all, right, Sakura? That's what I'm talking about. These guys are apparently friends from school, or acquaintances anyway. Guess everything worked out. Time to report back. You can get checked out immediately at the Japanese hospital. I prefer that. Alright, just check out the album. The album he just released. The last song is killer. So, we got responses to our replies. I've never gone this way before. Why struggle meaninglessly? Makes more sense to flee the situation, and it works for any kind of battle, you know. A Zaxxon hacker. Well then, what server should I make my next hacking target? Aren't these tickets for the big concert on sale today? I do remember something about a limited sale going on at the Eden ticket booth. Then what are you standing around for? You should be logged in and standing in front of that ticket booth. Well, those tickets aren't going to get themselves. I've really been looking forward to it. Shinjuku has so many people, but not a good man anywhere. I've never been down this street. It does not, and you can't just run away from company presentations. That you're going to get fired. The Shinjuku Underground. It's just down those stairs. Honey, can we stop by the bookshop? I want to get a new cookbook so I can finally make you something nice. Everything you make is delicious, love. You don't need to make anything new. No need to go to the station. Okay, it doesn't seem like there was too much here. I'm sure it'll matter later, though. So we want to go back to the map. We can head back here.